a screen that captures information on our LEED certification. LEED is the Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design designation. So what we're trying to do here is connect to all of the visitors in our building, students, faculty, and staff as well, about the elements of LEED certification. So if you walk around the building, you'll see that there's a great deal of light, you'll see that there's a great deal of openness, and all of those kinds of things have led to our LEED certification. During the construction stage, we were able to recycle more than 90% of the construction materials. Again, this is a nice mix I mentioned earlier of natural light, but it's also the natural and the artificial at the same time. Some of the lighting systems are LED based. Some of the lights that we have in this building have a 50,000 hour life expectancy. And so you can do the arithmetic, and that's an awfully long time for a light bulb to last, and that's very good. But they also give off less heat, they also use less energy, they're very much more efficient in so many ways. So that's very important to us. There are actually CO2 sensors in the room which allow for us to measure the need for additional airflow once those CO2 levels become too high. Recycling. Recycling is very important. One of the things that we found very early on in our discussion was that it was important for us to create a culture of sustainability within the college. And that culture has to include students, faculty, and staff. And so part of that culture includes recycling. This is something that's called Thin Client, and it has some really wonderful features to it. One of the features is that its life expectancy is longer than the life expectancy of a traditional tower. The energy that's required to power this for 1 hour can power one of these for 15 hours. It doesn't emit very much heat, and it's very quiet. So when people are in this laboratory and there's no talking going on, it's a very quiet laboratory. It's a very cool laboratory. Now, one of the things that we decided early on in the planning process is that we wanted to be able to communicate to our students electronically. We would be using social media, our website included, as well as devices within the building. And that's where information is disseminated. We think we're going to be here, relatively speaking, forever. This is probably a 75-year building. So part of the teaching that occurs here is getting students to look at facilities and other business decisions that are made, not just in terms of what it costs right now to make a change happen, but what are the long-term costs and benefits that occur. It's pretty cool just to come in here and watch this. Yeah. Amazing. Hey, recycle.